Good morning. After several weeks of trying, it looks like a truck is coming today to clean up all the debris. So that's great. And even better, Freddie's here to help. Freddie used to live on this property, so he knows it really well. He's also been a pretty integral part of my acorn production. Ah, here's the truck. Let me go. There are still so many trees and so much wood that needs to be cut up and dealt with. But our goal today is just to get the front clear and a little bit more presentable. Now that that job is finished and the days are so bright and beautiful, I've arranged to walk a network of ancient paths with some friends on the island. This is path number 3, and like most of the paths, it includes a visit to a spring. We'll also visit the Episcopi church, which I'll tell you more about later. It's quite interesting, Byzantine but built on ancient foundations. People have been living continuously in these hills for thousands of years. And this is one of the dozens of natural springs that make that possible. Wow, what a beauty. He's like an albino mule.
Yeah. Who loves having his picture taken.
Who loves having his picture taken. I bet he's had his picture taken a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a superstar. Is he? No, he's a donkey. Yeah. He's not a mule, he's a donkey.
He's a big donkey.
He's either a big donkey or a small mule, right?
Look at his head.
Yeah, I saw the head from the side. When he turned it to the side, I could tell he was a donkey.
Yeah, but big.
Big, big, big. This house has been abandoned long enough for an oak tree to grow up right through the middle of it. The valley that we're exploring this morning is one of the oldest inhabited on the island. There are structures around from 500, 600, 700 years ago, and many of these are built on the foundations of even older buildings. Here's an old threshing circle that's been really well preserved. And you can see this marble piece on the top of the grass roof. That's made for rolling the roof every spring. You don't find them very often. Most of them have been stolen now. Episcopi is one of the oldest monasteries in Kea. There are still remains of the fortified wall that protected the monastery. Inside this temple, there's been discovered a significant inscription from the 4th century AC with a list featuring the names of the inhabitants of Ulis and Corisia, the 2 major towns on the island. There's layer upon layer. Even the lichen is older than any I've ever seen. And this is underneath the current church, which is definitely something ancient. In many spots of the church, you can detect ancient building material, like this Doric capital that's embedded in the ground here. So this was built in a place where there must have been an ancient temple dedicated to the goddess of Artemis. It was a wonderful walk and just in time, because now the weather's moving in and there won't be any outdoor activities for some days. I'm not too upset about this because I have plenty to do inside and I go into full maker mode. The first thing I decided to do was to go through some piles and shelves and boxes with a fine-tooth comb. And I was amazed at how much stuff I threw out, but it was really a cleansing exercise. It felt great, and I found a few surprises. Be sure to stay to the end, because I'm going to tell you about the photos I found on this CD and how it actually affects you guys, the viewers. When I warp a loom, there's often a point in the process that looks like this, but it's absolutely under control. You'll see. It has been my tradition for many years now to decorate on the eve of the solstice, just a few days before Christmas. I try to make my decorations myself, and I try to make something different each year. This year I'm using wreaths that I made from the vineyard clippings last February. I purposely made them in different sizes with the idea of building a Christmas tree. I'm on my own this Christmas, which is remarkably relaxing and meditative. I've taken these days to do a lot of reflecting and to prepare myself for what's going to be a little bit difficult trip to see my mother, who is not very well. It's not easy living so far from the little family I do have left, but I wouldn't change my life for anything here in Greece. This is the chamomile that I collected in the springtime. I'm making tea bags with little personalized messages as gifts for Christmas this year. More about the CD that I found while I was cleaning out my house. There are 70 images from the 2006 renovation of the stone house that I've been living in for nearly 20 years. Thank goodness I have a PC with a CD drive, and I was able to see the photos right away. They're photographs that I haven't seen since then, and it was shocking to remember how much of a transformation this house took. I'll be able to share this with you. It's going to take me a while to put together a video that really does the story justice. So look forward to that, and in the meantime, have a wonderful new year, and I'll see you soon.